Is Villainess Level 99, I may be the hidden boss but not the demon lord, worth watching? Now if you're like me, y'all probably heard that title and already at the door. Because let's be honest, the longer the title of the anime, the worse it is, okay? Like, I don't know what it is and I don't know why they must put so many words in the title. Like, who started just explaining the whole summary of the anime in the title? It's like, bro, but I would be lying if I didn't say that I haven't seen my fair shares of isekai. Like, low-key, it's kind of like a guilty pleasure, which this anime seemed to be for a lot of people. If you look at the reviews on my anime list, it's at 7.14, which to be fair is a pretty solid rating. And on Crunchyroll, if you browse the popular list, you will easily find it because it has a 4.7 stars. So a lot of people on Crunchyroll is really messing with it. But I'm here to tell you if you should trust this rating. Again, is this anime worth watching? Should it be on your watch list, or is it something that you need to remove? And to cut to the chase, do not listen to Crunchyroll, okay? This anime was trash. This was not worth watching. Like, I couldn't even enjoy it as a guilty pleasure. So I'm gonna quickly go over this anime and tell you the reason why I didn't like it, along with a couple things that it actually did well. So let's talk about the plot. This anime is an isekai where a girl gets sent into a video game, but not as a hero like most animes do. But as the title gave it away, she is a secret villain that's in the game. And so our main character knows what happens in this video game. And obviously, she quickly realizes that there's a problem because the hero of the video game beats the villain. So if she's a villain, she ain't gonna make it past 16. So her graduation is gonna be at a funeral. And so to prevent that from happening, she decides that she needs to be the one to defeat the Demon King. So that way they wouldn't realize that she's a hidden villain of the story. And to do this, she decides to start leveling up at the age of 5. She would go into some dungeons, defeat the monster, and then by the time she's 16 or ready to go to high school, she's already at level 99. So when she gets to school, she figures that she doesn't need to attract any attention to herself. Because obviously the more attention she gets, the more people are gonna look at her, and the more the story will unravel to where, you know, they're gonna have to take her out. But then at the beginning ceremony, they decide to measure out everybody's levels. Now obviously all her classmates had lower levels, but of course when she goes up, the whole school finds out that she is maxed out, which pretty much screws over her entire plan. Which from an isekai standpoint and a person that enjoys watching this as, you know, like trash TV, this anime doesn't sound bad. She uses her knowledge from the video game to make sure that she stays alive. But here's the problem. The whole premise of this anime is the fact that she is trying to hide herself. She is trying to not stand out. She is trying to remove herself from the video game situation so that way she won't have to, you know, get clapped in the end. But she just revealed in like the first episode that she's OP. Like when I found out about this anime, I thought it was gonna be like her trying to be secretive about it, her trying to, you know, use her powers or take out like strong demons in the background so that way nobody realizes it's her. Or maybe that she builds the main character up so that way she's strong enough to defeat the demon lord, or they become friends or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. She's supposed to be discreet. Nobody's supposed to know about her. So why in the first episode does everybody know she's OP? Like from that stance, I felt like it got boring. Because in the next episode, people accused of her lying, which, you know, cool. You know, we get to see her prove that she's strong. But after she demonstrates her powers, like what's left? Everybody realized that she's strong and they kind of just go out about their day. And like the heroine and like her love interest, at first they really hated her, and then now they like are cool with her because, you know, they realize that she's a cool person, and then this dude's starting to like her. It just got boring. And as you're watching each episode, Loki just feels like filler. I feel like the anime lost its edge because, again, I felt like it was supposed to be like a suspense, like, oh no, you know what I'm saying, like I hope they don't figure it out, or maybe somebody figures out, but she's gonna have to find some other people to cover her so that way, you know, like, make it interesting. I think I got like halfway through the series, like episode 6. I was watching it weekly and I just couldn't. And granted, I didn't finish the series, so maybe they could have had some sort of twist, but I'm not about to watch 7 episodes of randomness. Her just going back and forth with OP and like the people like hate her, then like her, then hate her. I'm not gonna sit there and watch some BS to get to the end, okay? So the enemy could be great. I don't know, and I'm not about to find out. Now, speaking of the first couple episodes, that's what I liked about this anime. Like, they're starting to become a trend of isekai where characters are brought into a video game as villains. And for the most part, they're not that bad. So I figured that this anime will kind of lead something similar. And maybe I should have read the full description, but I like the fact that she said, okay, let me figure out how to take care of it. Let me push myself away from everybody so that way they're not gonna come attack me. And once they find out, they're not supposed to find out till like later on, you know what I mean? Like, I just really enjoy the concept of this anime, but I just didn't like the execution. And low-key, that's really it of what I liked about this. I mean, everything else was just really generic and bland and boring. But if you have seen this anime and you swear that is gas, bro, let me know down in the comments and defend this. But with that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have made it this far, if you guys can do me a huge favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and as I'm making this video, we're at 42, and it's a free way to help support the channel. And if you also have an anime that you want my opinion of, let me know down in the comments. I'll 100% get to it when I can. And with that said, I'll see y'all next time. Stay weaving.